Good morning, students and scholars. Welcome to our next video edition of what's happening this coming week. So first up, today and tomorrow, we have volleyball and football tryouts. These tryouts are not grade specific, so it is open to 6th, 7th, and 8th grade students. So today and tomorrow we have football, and today is the last day for volleyball tryouts. Volleyball is in the gym and football is out on the field.
All right, so if you would like to join Student Council, they organize dances and all kinds of fun school activities. And if you want to be a part of that and create a more fun atmosphere at Bancroft, go ahead and join our Student Council. Tuesday, September 14th, it'll be at 8 a.m. in room 114. That's Ms. Frank's room.
All right, also happening tomorrow is the PTA meeting. That's happening at 6:30 p.m. in the library. And also for parents that can't make it in person, there is a Zoom option. The link will be in the newsletter. We do desperately need a PTA president and a treasurer, but moving forward, unfortunately, our PTA will be disbanded if we cannot find somebody to take over being president. So we're really, really hoping that somebody out there is going to watch this, or if you're a student, maybe encourage your parents. We need somebody to step up and be willing to be president.
All right, we have a fire drill, our first emergency drill of the school year. It will be held tomorrow, Tuesday, September 14th at 2 p.m. That's during 5th period at the very beginning. So teachers and students, pay close attention. Teachers, go ahead. Don't forget to read over our procedures and know where to go. We go out on the field, okay? Please look that over and think about your doors. They need to stay unlocked.
Right, school site council, not to be confused with student council. School site council is a group of teachers, parents, students, administrators, and we get together and talk about school budget. So what are the needs of our school? We look at data and we make decisions on how best to spend the money that the state gives us to run effective programs here at school. So if you're interested in this, we need you, 4 p.m. It's going to be Thursday in room 112, or again, via Zoom. Zoom is an option. The link is in the newsletter.
All right, step it up. We've got a fundraiser coming and we want all students to participate. Now, keep in mind those fundraiser, that money, it goes towards field trips. It goes towards our end of the year activities and celebrations, especially for our 8th graders and even our 6th and 7th graders too. We have a lot of fun things going on. So the Step It Up fundraiser, that assembly is going to be held September 16th on Thursday. So teachers, you will get an update about when it will be your turn to take your students over to the auditorium for the fundraiser information.
Yes, so classes will be scheduled throughout the morning. Some classes will go period 1, some 2, some 3, some 4. So please pay attention. We will have those notes being emailed out as well as in your box, the schedule. Okay, also 6th grade picnic. We're really excited to have families come in person this year, just as a preventative measure and to keep the group a little smaller. We are going to do 2 separate days. So we have Thursday for families with last names A through L, and Friday for last names M through Z. So families will come. It is not mandatory, definitely not required, but if families are interested, they can come and set up a little picnic out in front of campus, and students who know that family members are coming will be released at the gate where they come in by the cafeteria to go and meet their families. So families, sometimes you can bring food if you would like to bring sandwiches or a pizza, or the kids can also get their lunch from the cafeteria and then just take it out and hang out with their parents and family members for just the 35-minute lunch. And then when the bell rings, kids need to go back to class. If you have any questions, please call the main office.
All right, so we have our ELAC meeting coming up the Thursday, not this Thursday, but the following Thursday, September 23rd at 4 p.m. So it stands for our English Language Advisory Committee. So we would like for any parent of one of our English language learners who's interested in definitely getting your voice heard and helping us so that we can meet the needs of our English learners, please come and attend this meeting. We would love to see you there. Also, student clubs will be starting up typically after back to school night. So be on the lookout for that, students.
All right, IDs and books. So students, we're still looking for books that may be at home. So please, if you have a library book or a textbook, we ask that you bring it back any day of the week. Please, you can drop it off in the main office. And IDs, if you missed picture day, we have a makeup day coming up on Friday, September 24th. That picture is used for your ID, as well as the picture will be used in the yearbook.
All right, back to school night is coming. It will be held Tuesday, September 28th. So that'll be in 2 weeks, all right? So it will not be held in person. It won't be held at school. It will be through Zoom, parents. So you will get some communication about a link. It will be uploaded on our website, and you will be able to access that. And parents and students, you will be able to learn about some of the content for classes, contact information for teachers, and the overall expectations of the school year.
All right, other school announcements. Our library, we have a new librarian that we're happy to have on our campus, Mrs. McRoberts, and she will be opening the library some mornings and some lunch periods. So stay tuned. We will be making those announcements, most likely in the morning announcements. And additionally, she's going to be posting something on her door just outside the library. So if that's interesting to you, please pay attention to that. Also, tardies. So we have a lot of students that are not quite making it to class on time. We did add an additional minute to passing period. So we are going to start doing tardy sweeps. It's important for class to start on time. So starting today, Monday, we are going to do tardy sweeps. Students who are not in class on time will get a lunch detention. So please, students, be mindful of the time.
And teachers, check your mail. Well, our new teachers, please check your mailbox for some of those slips. We're also going to place some of those triplicate slips for you to use during your start on time conference suite. Remember, that'll be the first 5 minutes. Fundraiser. Yes, we are definitely trying to make more money so we can have lots of fun things to occur here at Bancroft. And our next fundraiser, well, our first technical fundraiser, it's going to be with Handel's homemade ice cream. Yummy in this hot weather. So it will be September 21st from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and 20% of the purchase will be donated to Bancroft Middle School. So please, Bancroft families, go out, support Handel's. It will definitely have some revenue coming back to our school.
Yeah, so technically it's going to be our second fundraiser because Step It Up starts this week, Thursday, and then Step It Up is next week. So we know that there's a lot going on, but get some choices, right? And who says no to ice cream? Okay, so just continuing that surveillance testing. Thank you for those families that have registered. We know some families have had their students vaccinated. Maybe students were in the process of getting vaccinated when school began. If you have already finished vaccinating your child, we would love a copy of that just for our records. Additionally, if your child has had COVID in the last 90 days, they are on one of our what we're calling exemption sheets. We cannot test those students because they could test positive, but we do need that verification that they did in fact have COVID in the last 90 days. So you can contact the school nurse and she is tracking all of that. So if you have any questions, please call us here in the main office. Thank you so much.
All right, so September Hispanic Heritage Month, and it starts September 15th, and it goes through to October 15th. You want to know why? Here's a little fun fact. The date September 15th is significant because it's the anniversary of independence for countries like Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, and Nicaragua.
Very interesting. Nice fun fact. Also, just reminders to please check your Canvas emails daily. Those weekly announcements do post there. Also reading the weekly newsletter. And any schedule request changes. If you have not heard from Mr. Winston, he did create some little half sheets that he's handing out to students to let them know if he's able to make a change or not. So if you have not heard from him, please check in with him this week.
Yes, and students, don't forget, yes, we do have a uniform policy. And here are some of our students who definitely volunteered, and we appreciate it because guess what? They are in uniform, and we want to show you what uniform looks like, okay? So go ahead and take a look and just be mindful. We do want to see you out there in our uniform.
Yes, lots of options, as you can see. Doesn't have to have a collar, just solid grays, whites, blacks, and blue jeans. No tears, please. And no, look at these scholars are all wearing nice long enough shirts that cover the middle of their bodies. So thank you to those models. And now for our motivational quote of the week. I hope you realize that every day is a fresh start for you, that every sunrise is a new chapter in your life waiting to be written.
So every day, make a point to wake up with a fresh new start in mind. In this week's advisory focus, you're going to look at the features of Canvas and our school newsletter. Also, you're going to take a look at the board policy on non-discrimination and cyberbullying. And then there's an SEL activity on Friday, and your teachers can even do it outside if they like.
Nice. Other tips. So we talked about being on time. We encourage you to communicate with teachers and staff. Check our website and your email for important links. Bring water. It's been really warm, so please continue to bring water. You see some picture of some different types of things that you can bring to school with water. And great job with the one-way hallways. And I believe that's it, Mrs. Lee. We hope you have a fantastic week.